So let's close out this talk about this election that we don't know about. We'll know more tomorrow, obviously, as the evening wears on. But let's take a look at what Trump has to say about the election and what Obama has to say about it. This one, since we started out by saying this is about a tale of two presidents, about Trump and Obama. Let's listen to them both. Let's listen to Obama first, all right?
In 2010, they said that Bill and I, we were setting up death panels to kill your grandma. Remember that? In 2014, they said, Ebola's going to kill all of us. Shut the borders. In 2016, it was Hillary's emails. They were all wound up about that. And the mainstream press picked up on it. This is terrible. This is a breach of security. You know they don't care about that, because if they did, they'd be worrying about the current president talking on his cell phone while the Chinese are listening in. They didn't care about it. They said it to get folks angry and ginned up. Now in 2018, they're telling you the existential threat to America is a bunch of poor refugees 1,000 miles away.
Well, except now they're 800 miles away, so they're getting closer every day. And, it is a lot of people to just let come crashing through the border, as Obama did. So he thought the death panels were just a joke, but in fact, that was true in Obamacare. They did have panels that would decide, of course they do, once the government is controlling healthcare, at some point they have to say, we can't afford this, and they close you down. You're old, you're done, sorry, bang, see you later. They did have death panels. Ebola was and continues to be a threat. That was a dangerous thing. And of course, the immigrants coming in, look, I don't think this is like, oh my gosh, all these immigrants are going to come over and take over the country. Nobody's saying that. But what the hell? The rule of law does matter. And of course, Hillary's emails, if you and I had done it, we'd be in jail. So here's what Trump thinks is going on.
I think we're going to do well in the House. I think we're going to do really well in the Senate. And there is something going on out there. And I think you know what I mean. There's something going on. There's something that's very interesting that's happening. The level of fervor, the level of fever is very strong on the Republican side. So I can't speak to the blue, but I can speak to the red. There's a lot of energy out there. They want to see border security. They don't want people pouring into our country. They don't want open borders. They don't want to pay for other people's health care. There's a lot of enthusiasm on the Republican side. I haven't seen it really since our big election victory in 16.
So he thinks the same thing is going to happen. It would be a big surprise. Listen, if it's a surprise, it's going to be a surprise. We just don't know, but we're going to find out. And it's all up to you. So get out there and vote.